The subconscious. The subconscious mind refers to mental mechanisms occurring outside of conscious awareness. It stores and manages a vast array of information, memories, beliefs, and instincts that shape responses to the world. Unlike the conscious mind, which analyzes information actively and deliberately, the subconscious mind operates passively and automatically. It's constantly active, processing data, sorting memories, and managing physical functions even when you're unaware. The subconscious holds long-term memories, often those associated with strong emotions. This includes skills like riding a bike or tying your shoes, as well as information about your identity and values. Many actions, like breathing, walking, and speaking, become automatic with repetition and are managed by the subconscious. Emotions are often also linked to subconscious patterns. Past traumas or unresolved conflicts may influence how you respond to similar events, even without conscious awareness of the reason. The subconscious mind can act as a protective barrier, shielding the conscious mind from overwhelming trauma by repressing painful memories or emotions. These may still influence behavior indirectly. We could access the subconscious through practicing meditation, as it can quiet the conscious mind, allowing deeper insights from the subconscious to surface. Also, through repeating affirmations or vividly visualizing desired outcomes can gradually influence the subconscious, reinforcing new beliefs or behaviors. Pure consciousness. This is a state of awareness that transcends thought, perception, and the ego. It is often considered a state of being rather than doing, where one experiences existence without the usual filters of the mind or personality. This state is described as formless, timeless, and boundless, a direct, unmediated awareness of reality without any content or mental activity. In this state, there's no distinction between the observer and the observed. Everything is experienced as a unity or oneness. In Eastern spirituality, particularly in Hinduism and Buddhism, pure consciousness is closely associated with enlightenment or nirvana, where one transcends the cycle of birth and death and achieves union with the divine or the true self. Advaita Vedanta, a non-dual school of Hindu philosophy, describes pure consciousness as Brahman, the ultimate reality that underlies all existence. Western mystics and philosophers, like Meister Eckhart and Plotinus, also speak of pure consciousness as an encounter with the divine, where one transcends the material world and ego, reaching the one or God consciousness. Practices that quiet the mind, like meditation, mindfulness, and breath awareness, can lead to moments of pure consciousness. In these practices, the focus shifts from thought to pure awareness, gradually dissolving the ego. In Advaita Vedanta, self-inquiry, asking "Who am I?" is a tool to uncover the nature of consciousness beyond personal identity. This questioning helps dissolve the ego and leads to pure awareness. Initially, practitioners may experience a witnessing, kind of like where we observe thoughts, emotions, and sensations from a place of detached awareness, transcending duality, experiencing a profound unity with all things, where the boundary between self and other dissolves. Although pure consciousness is a peak experience, it can influence daily life. Those who access this state often feel a lasting sense of peace, stability, and resilience, regardless of external challenges. Higher consciousness. This refers to a state of expanded awareness that goes beyond the ego or everyday self-centered thinking. It's associated with wisdom, compassion, inner peace, and a sense of unity with all things. This state is thought to allow a person to see beyond superficial concerns, gaining insight into life's deeper truths. People experiencing higher consciousness describe a sense of peace, freedom from anxiety, and clarity of mind. They may feel liberated from negative thoughts, fears, and attachments. This heightened awareness involves being deeply present and mindful, perceiving life with increased sensitivity. Higher consciousness is frequently described as a state of interconnectedness with others, nature, or the universe itself. Some people report that psychedelics, in controlled settings, can induce states of higher consciousness, leading to transformative experiences, though this approach is controversial and not suitable for everyone. Prayer, contemplation, and certain religious practices, such as chanting or devotion, can open people to higher states of awareness. Also, reading philosophical texts, studying mystical traditions, or engaging with art and music can broaden perspectives and help individuals explore higher aspects of consciousness. Research in neuroscience suggests that higher states of consciousness are linked to specific brain patterns, such as alpha or gamma waves, which are associated with calm focus and deep insight. Positive psychology also explores how states of higher consciousness, such as flow or transcendence, enhance well-being, happiness, and personal growth. Collective consciousness. According to Emil Durkheim, collective consciousness as the totality of beliefs and sentiments common to the average members of society. These shared beliefs create a moral and cultural framework that shapes how individuals think and behave. The concept holds that humans are inherently social beings, and our individual consciousness is influenced by the larger group's values and norms, which operate subconsciously in each society. It gives people a sense of belonging and identity, helping individuals feel part of a larger community. This unity is especially apparent during national celebrations, rituals, or times of crisis. Through collective consciousness, individuals' actions are shaped by the expectations of the group. It influences everything from cultural customs to laws and social practices. Collective consciousness can lead people to conform to societal norms, even unconsciously. These norms act as a guide for acceptable behavior, often influencing personal choices, aspirations, and actions. Biologist Rupert Sheldrake proposed a similar idea called morphic resonance, suggesting that a collective memory field influences learning and behavior patterns across individuals and species. Altered state of consciousness. This encompasses a range of mental experiences that deviate from typical waking consciousness. These shifts can significantly affect perception, awareness, emotions, memory, and sense of identity. Examples of ASCs include dreaming, deep meditation, hypnosis, trance states, and experiences under the influence of psychedelic substances. ASCs can have diverse effects, from heightened sensory perception, where colors, sounds, or textures appear more vivid, to a sense of time distortion, where moments feel elongated or compressed. Altered states may also lead to profound spiritual or existential insights. In some cases, they can help people gain new perspectives on personal issues or foster creative thinking, allowing the mind to break free from habitual thought patterns. Cultures worldwide have long valued altered states, particularly for rituals, healing, or spiritual connection. Many indigenous cultures, for instance, use rhythmic drumming, dance, or natural substances to reach altered states for communal or healing purposes. Today, altered consciousness is studied in psychology, neuroscience, and spirituality as a means of understanding how such experiences might reveal new facets of human cognition, awareness, and well-being. God consciousness. This refers to a heightened state of spiritual awareness in which individuals feel deeply connected to a divine presence or perceive themselves as part of a universal consciousness. This state, often described in religious and mystical traditions, involves an experience of unity, peace, and transcendence, where personal identity may dissolve into a feeling of oneness with all existence. In God consciousness, people often report feeling immense love, compassion, and a profound sense of purpose or understanding, as though seeing the world through a divine perspective. The experience can manifest during deep meditation, prayer, mystical experiences, or moments of intense insight, where ordinary awareness shifts into a more expansive, interconnected view of reality. Many spiritual practices, like mindfulness, meditation, or contemplation, are designed to cultivate this state, aiming to transcend the ego and bring the individual closer to a universal presence. In this state, people often feel they are part of something greater than themselves, experiencing a sense of peace, fulfillment, and eternal connectedness. This view of consciousness is not about perceiving God as a separate entity, but rather realizing an internal, inseparable link to the divine that exists within oneself and everything else. Cosmic consciousness. This is a state of heightened awareness in which an individual feels an expanded, direct connection to the universe as a whole. This concept, often described as transcendent or mystical, involves the realization of an underlying unity between oneself and the cosmos, leading to a profound sense of interconnectedness and peace. People experiencing cosmic consciousness may feel as if they've transcended personal limitations, time and space, gaining insights into life's deeper meanings and universal truths. This state of consciousness was first popularized by philosopher Richard Maurice Bucke in his 1901 book, Cosmic Consciousness, a study in the evolution of the human mind. Bucke viewed it as an evolutionary leap in awareness, involving love, wisdom, and an expanded sense of self beyond individual identity. Many who report experiences of cosmic consciousness describe feelings of awe, intense joy, and a oneness with all that exists. Individuals may reach this state through profound moments in nature, or sometimes spontaneously. Ordinary consciousness. Well, this is the everyday waking state in which we are aware of ourselves, our thoughts, and our surroundings. It's characterized by continuous mental activity, where we process sensory information, form thoughts, make decisions, and experience emotions. In this state, we're focused on daily tasks, personal goals, and interactions, largely governed by routine patterns of thought and perception. Ordinary consciousness is influenced by our memories, beliefs, and social context, shaping how we interpret and respond to the world in familiar, predictable ways.